I don't even know where to start. Fuck the intro. Fuck all of this bullshit. I'm gonna have a fun time freaking bleeping all that out for the first beginning of this, but fuck this. Okay. Sometimes life throws you a curveball. And that motherfucking curveball this time is Uzagi Drop, or better known in English as Bunny Drop. If you know anything about Bunny Drop, just keep it quiet for right now. That bullshit. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not. It is literally. You can't see it, but it is literally 2:50. Sorry. It is literally 2:51 in the morning. In the morning. In the morning. And I'm up and doing this shit. You wanna know why? Because not even 51 minutes ago, yeah, I could not fall asleep after I was so pissed. I was watching a beautiful anime called Uzagi Drop. Or Bunny Drop in the English version. So, okay, a little backstory. I watch a ton of anime. And I watch so much anime that on Crunchyroll, I get bored and I start looking through things to see if I can find an anime. Now, I had already watched Bunny Drop once, all the way through, and I felt so happy about it. Man, it was beautiful. It's such a beautiful story. The anime is awesome. Honestly, watch it. It's so good. Oh, awesome. Before I get into the reason why I hate it in a little bit. See, the anime's fine. Watch it. It's on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's on anywhere else, but it's on Crunchyroll. Watch it. It's awesome. Do it. Do it before I ruin it. Do it. So yeah, I'm looking around and I go on my watch list on on Crunchyroll, and just sitting right there is Uzagi Drop, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so good. It made me so happy. It made me feel things that I hadn't felt in a long time. I felt like, man, I actually kind of want to be a father one day because of this anime. So basically how this anime is that there's this old man, this guy's grandpa, this 30-year-old guy's grandpa has a kid, an illegitimate daughter at the ripe old age of like 90 something. Okay. And then he croaks over and the kid is left with no one to take her anywhere. Okay, she was left alone. The mother ran away a long time ago, and it's just really sad. And Daichi, the main character, takes in this 6-year-old child as Rin, or Reen, whatever you want to call her. And it is so wholesome. It is so cute, and everything about this freaking anime is just 100% one of the cutest freaking things I love about. Oh my gosh, like literally before today. And probably still today, if I can get past my anger, this will be in the top 5 anime for me. It's just how it is. Okay, it's up there with Violet Evergarden, One Piece, and the Silent, I think the Silent Voice movie. It is up there for me, okay? Oh man, I'm so and I'm watching this, and I'm sitting here, and I do this with every anime where it doesn't have a season 2 or anything. I consider, hey, you know what? I'm gonna look up the manga and see what the manga's all about. Because, you know, the anime's not gonna continue. Why not just get the manga? Well, there were some warning signs about the manga that I stupidly overlooked. Like, when I looked up the manga, it kept on saying, what, Uzagi Drop ending and stuff. But I was like, I don't want to look at the ending. I want to see it for myself. Yeah. Ending. The ending of that freaking manga. We'll get to it. So, I look up, like, where the volumes are and all that stuff. Like, because, you know, normally when you look up a manga, volumes show up. You just go, oh, okay, cool. Volumes of this manga. So I looked up Uzagi Drop Volume 1. And all I could get was one Amazon listing. And it was for a used version in a Goodwill in Ohio. But, you know, I was fine with that. I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Maybe if I, like, save up a bit, that'll be good. And I was like, well, maybe I can find another one. I went to Yen Press, the site where this thing came from, and I was like, oh, okay, they're not making it anymore? What? Why? They didn't even finish off volume 10. What? And I just, oh my god, I was just thinking like, wow, this sucks. I mean, I was gonna look forward to reading this. This seems pretty cool. And I kept looking, I was like, well, there's this one of like 7 volumes for $150, all of the English ones and Bunny Drop. And then I looked around, I was like, why is this? And I decided to be like, you know what, it. I'm going to look up what is wrong with Bunny Drop. Immediately, a Reddit post from like 2 years ago or so pops up, and it literally says, you know, I'll pop it up. I'll find it. I'll find it and show it up on the screen somewhere, and you'll see it and you can experience it with me. What happened to Bunny Drop? I looked up what happened to Bunny Drop. Manga, the infamous ending of Usagi Drop by r/hobby/drama. Starts out. This is by Plain Sight, the user. It was 2 years ago. Yeah. Manga, the infamous ending of Usagi Drop. What is Usagi Drop? Basically, it explains how Daifukichi Kawachi returns home to attend his grandfather's funeral, where he meets a 6-year-old girl named Rin. He then discovers Rin is the illegitimate daughter of his grandfather and decides to raise her himself after his family disowns her. In the vein of similar manga such as Sweetness and Lightning, the manga is a slice of life about single fatherhood and all that comes with. There is also an anime and a live-action movie based on the manga, neither of which follows the manga's ending. And he says, you'll see why very soon. I wonder why, right? I wonder why. Why is this such a thing? Why doesn't it follow the ending? You know, I've watched a lot, and I mean this, a lot of these like father and child freaking animes where they grow up and all that stuff. Like there's some really good ones out there. And then there's some bad ones, but at least make sense. I'll continue. The drama. During the manga's run, Usagi Drop gained a small but dedicated following, which was helped by the anime adaptation being released in 2011. Being praised for the art style, characters, and storyline, the manga and the anime became a staple of heartwarming anime with single dads and slice of life lists. Seriously, look up any My Anime lists of single dad / slice of life stories. I can guarantee you this is at least in the top 3. The relationship between Rin and Daikichi was praised for being an accurate and well-written representation of fathers and daughters, and some people even recommended the manga / anime to their own dads. So what could possibly go wrong to make people go from loving to despising the story of Usagi Drop? Well, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I could not sleep. I had to make this video. I had to. In 2011, Volume 8 and 9 of Usagi Drop were released. In them, Rin, you know, the little 6-year-old, has become a high schooler, you know? After considering why she doesn't have crushes on the guys in her school, comes to the realization that she is, in fact, in love with Daikichi, you know, the father figure we've watched her grow up with since she was 6. Yeah. She then confesses to Daikichi, who tells her that if she's still in love with him after graduating high school, he'll consider a relationship. And the manga ends with Rin, now a high school graduate, who hasn't fallen for anyone else. Oh yeah, and it's revealed Rin was never biologically related to Daikichi, so the relationship is totes legal now. And the manga ends with Rin thinking about having Daikichi's children. This is a brand new microphone, and I'm so punched it. Yeah. So apparently that's how that ends. And because I, as Icarus did, flew too close to the sun and just wanted to read a bit more, I just wanted to experience a bit more of the series and looked up, hey, what about the manga? What about the manga? So as you can imagine, people were pissed with the ending, and the fandom was divided. And you know what? Fuck it. I don't even really have to go anywhere. This is just bullshit. I kid you not. It was so bullshit. And here's the thing. There are like animes in which I will recommend now. Like I will talk about this. Okay. There's this one anime. I need to find it, but it is literally very similar to The Sense. I mean, legitimately. But there is a small and very key detail about this whole anime. And it was, oh my God. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Listen to me, girls. I'm your father. Yeah, if you know that one, you know that one. But I think there was a very key difference between this one and the bunny drop. Okay, and here's the thing. I'm pretty sure, make it almost abundantly... Okay, if I remember correctly, which might be completely wrong because I watched this a long time back. When I went to go rewatch it, I didn't really want to rewatch it. But, I mean, the first scene is pretty awesome, pretty good. But I think it's the eldest one who falls in love with their father. No, it's not even father figure. It's their guardian, which is like their, I think, uncle, but is like the younger brother. I think he's even in like not high school, but college. And he takes in 3 girls. And I think the oldest one there that is in like middle school, the ending of middle school, and in high school eventually falls in love with him, and then they get married after because I looked up the ending for this one, and they get married after she graduates or something. And the very big difference about this is that they don't hide it. It is not something that just comes out of thin air. You just know that girl has a major crush on him from the very beginning. Okay? And here's the other thing. The age difference. The age difference is humongous, okay? He gets them, I think, when they're in their teen years, and he's basically just a guardian, not a father figure, not anything else. I think the only one he's a father figure to is the actual child in there, and he's like, plays a little bit of a father figure, but that's about it. He's just looking after them. So that one makes a little more sense, and that still got hate, I'm pretty sure. That still got hate. And then you have Bunny Drop. If you've watched the anime, which I remember them saying that the creator of the anime, apparently, according to that Reddit thing, was that he didn't want to go there because he did not like it, the way it ended in the manga. Which is right. You shouldn't, because it's bullshit. I don't know what went into that guy's mind when he was making that shit, but that's what it is. It's at least that made a little sense in Listen to Me, Girls, I'm Your Father. At least it made a little sense. Even in the, I'm just going to go there, Sword Art Online. Remember the first season where we all were happy with Ironclad and it was so great, and then they took us to Elfheim, and then the thing where the cousin falls in love with Kirito, which is, actually the sister, which is his cousin, falls in love with him, and everyone was kind of like, what the is this shit? Oh my God, what's going on? Yeah, that type of thing. Remember that? Well, yeah, this is the type of thing that makes me go, you know what? That seems perfectly normal to me now compared to this shit. Because at least, and like I said in the last one, they were leading up to it. You could clearly see that this girl liked Kirito's character in Alfheim, and then it just kept building from there. Okay? At least you saw it coming. This bullshit in Bunny Drop is bullshit. And if anyone else wants to say that it isn't, then you're wrong. And I will fight you until I die about it. So I guess I'm not going to be buying Bunny Drop. I'll just save that money on a Silent Voice, because that's what I'm going to buy for my birthday. A Silent Voice, I think it's the special edition. That's what I'm going to get. As you can see, I didn't even grab my glasses. That's how pissed I am. I don't know. Man, it's like, if it's my, oh my God, I swear, if I look up the manga for if it's my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord, and it turns out at the end, he falls in love with his daughter, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that was also very wholesome bullshit that I love. I hope it doesn't turn like Bunny Drop. Please don't. I mean, no, I don't, this has ruined this genre for me that I loved watching. This was literally one of my favorite genres, was to look this stuff up. Like, I loved this stuff, and you're just going to make it worse. What is Hinamitsu? I remember watching Mitsuri, young intellectual Yakuza. Oh, I remember that. That one was even good too. God, I don't. And I'm watching Buddy Daddies now too. This is the equivalent of if Buddy Daddies was a thing, and then, he turned around when the girl was right of age to then ask them to be married, and then they have kids and lived on with the. Yeah, for you new people watching Buddy Daddies and stuff, that is what this is. You understand my pain now. I'm saddened. I don't know what to. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't know what to say anymore. Here I am. It's 3 now, 3:11 in the morning in Alabama, and I got crap to do for my GD tomorrow. And here I am whining about an anime, and I probably won't even be able to sleep tonight because of it. That is how rightfully pissed I am. I could literally flip this table if it didn't contain all of my expensive cards. I don't know. I don't fucking feel like doing an ending. Oh, they made a bunny drop special. I can't even look at the thing anymore. It was such a good anime. Oh no, if you have any suggestions for animes like Bunny Drop that doesn't have an ending like Bunny Drop, I'll watch them. I love these. They're my favorite genre. They're my favorite genre, childcare anime. Alright, me. If I bleep out every time I say the F word in here, it's gonna be grand. It's nearly. I've been recording for 22 minutes now. Suffering, ain't it? This is gonna be a fun editing session, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna do it tonight. I'm probably gonna sit here and do it, and maybe fall asleep on a couch. That couch back over there. You saw my dogs fighting. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna fall asleep because fuck this. Fuck this universe. Okay. No one deserves to watch something so wholesome to get ruined like that. No one deserves that. No one. Not a single person. I was in a bad place when I first watched that anime, and it made me so happy. It just resonated with me. I just don't know what to say. It made me so happy. That's why I'm so is that it was so cute. It was like, oh my God, so awesome. Like, so I don't know what to say. It made me feel something I hadn't felt in a long time. And this fucked it. It literally bent it over and just rammed it from the side. Should have ended this video about 10 minutes ago. I don't know. Subscribe or some shit. I don't know. I'm very optimistic about things most of the time. Like I take no offense to most things, and I don't get angered easily. And I don't know what to say. Fuck this. I was gonna grab a dog, but the dogs are upstairs with my ma, so I don't know. Like the Raiders, like and subscribe and shit. Like DDLC stuff. I'm wearing a DDLC shirt right now. Delete, and then it has Monica. Pretty cool shirt. I've had it for a long time. Yeah, if you enjoy shit, lucky for you. Peace.